Hi, we're here at Douglas Laing and today we're going to be making some cocktails and talking about our football journeys.
Let's start with the technical stuff.
I don't know why you're looking at them, but we may be speaking. I don't think we can say that one, tell man. Hands when international football returns.
Cheers!
Nick, growing up in Falkirk, wee Falkirk Bairn, how was it?
Yeah, it was. I would say it was different, probably compared to other people, but I think just talking about maybe opportunities in football from when I was a kid, there wasn't too many, and there wasn't too many role models either for me growing up as a kid, certainly. But I basically played in a boys team right up until I was like 12, 13, and then I eventually went to like obviously a women's team in Falkirk. But yeah, the opportunities weren't great, but you can obviously see the change in women's football now, and there's so many opportunities for young kids growing up now.
How was school in Falkirk?
School
Heard some stories about school in Falkirk. Not a girl.
Yeah, I would like to say that I probably wasn't the best at school, and I'm just glad that I was good at something else, which is football. Thankfully.
Came out the other side though.
Came out the other side.
Role model now.
Came out the other side. So, what about yourself in Dumfries?
Dumfries, yeah, probably quite similar to Falkirk in terms of opportunities. It was quite far away from Glasgow, Edinburgh, so yeah, played in a boys' team. Loved it, to be fair. Like there just wasn't any opportunities really, or girls' teams when I was younger. But loved playing with the boys. Had a good group of boys that I went to school with, and then was with them kind of through all the age groups. So I really enjoyed it. I think playing with the boys actually was good. Helps you be
Set you
sharp
right up,
and
yeah.
set up for then going into the women's game. But yeah, I think once I got into girls football and was travelling up and down the road, that bit was tough, because it was like Friday nights or Wednesday nights, getting home at back at 12 and up for school the next day. So
I was just going to say, it's probably treks for you, right?
Treks, yeah, so big credit to my mum and dad for taking me up and down the road. Obviously wouldn't
be where I am without them, so I appreciate that all the time. But yeah, it was good. I wouldn't change it. It was enjoyable.
I'm actually keen to know what it's like in Iceland.
Yeah.
Like, what's that like growing up as a footballer?
Well, I grew up in the east, so it's so much quieter than in Reykjavik. So it's a small town. It was so nice, so quiet.
Is it one of those places where everyone knows everyone?
Yeah.
Is it actual?
It's that
Dumfries
small.
is like that, I know.
Like if you do something, your mom's gonna know it before you get home.
So that actually happened to me once. It was that small, the letter got through the door before I got in for school.
But the football was nice, and like growing up, as you said, you both said, like playing with the boys, I did that as well. So it was nice, but like growing up there was quite hard because of like the football wasn't as big, and that the reason why I moved was just to go to a better football team. So I moved when I was 16 to play for my club, Breivik, my latest club. So yeah, it was quite nice.
Now you're at the best club though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just moved here. So,
Just wanted to put that in
Best
there.
letter. Real.
Similar to what you've all said, like just not many opportunities for girls football when we were that age. Played at a boys team, and then finally got an opportunity to play with the girls, and ended up like you having to move away at 16, and it was quite hard. Like my parents, I owe a lot to them, driving us up and down the country, me and my sister. And
You're
yeah.
a twin
Yeah.
sister, both
Yeah,
play football.
both play football.
How was that? Were you in the same team all the way through?
Yeah, same team till we were about 25, which was honestly
That's
good
crazy,
for my
yeah.
parents as well. So they
Yeah.
weren't supporting two different teams, but yeah, wouldn't change my football to anything. I really enjoyed it.
And was that Workington?
Yeah,
You were in it?
Workington, just play for Workington Reds boys team when I was a kid.
Love
and
it.
managed to move away to Blackburn when I was like 16, so
Nice.
really enjoyed that.
We were speaking the other day that we definitely think we played
Yeah,
against each
cross
other at
paths
some
at
point.
some point.
Because I'm Dumfries, we would both go to Carlisle for like tournaments.
Yeah.
So we probably
Little
at some
indoor
point must have been in
tournaments.
the indoor tournaments against each other.
Sand Centre.
Which is crazy. The Sand Centre,
Yeah.
Carlisle, shout out.
When did you all get your first pro contracts, would you say? Like,
Pro was when I came here, to be fair, December 2020. We were obviously at City together before that, but I was working at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was teaching. and then training like 4 or 5 times a week, so it kind of was full time, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it did feel
Aye,
like
it
when we
felt
were
like-
at Glasgow City,
yeah.
it did feel professional because they were the team that were obviously striving away for women's football for a while, but then Rangers obviously then put that investment into the women's team, and you can definitely see the progress that
Oh,
it's
it's
been
massive, yeah.
since
I think
we've
just
joined.
the fact that you could, all you can focus on just now is football, so like eating, recovery, like everything is around football, whereas I think working alongside that, you end up, especially teacher, like you're hectic, like running about all day, like you're on your feet, you're doing like 30,000 steps a day, hardly eating properly, like all just like missing the gym because you're like knackered and just.
Sometimes your teacher voice comes out in training, doesn't it? Kirsty's teacher voice definitely
I don't know,
comes
I
out.
don't think I spoke to the kids like I speak to you, to be fair. I'd get the sack.
She's so moody.
I'm getting better, I'm working on it.
What about you? Is it the same for here or?
I think I was like 21. My first pro contract was actually in Iceland for Grindavik. So we've probably crossed paths at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Which would be quite cool. What about you? Was your first contract?
Yeah, in Breidablik when I was 16.
16.
Oof.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
As a striker, no, or goalie?
No, goalie.
I heard the story.
Striker before that.
I heard the story that you were a striker and then
Tallest striker you've ever met.
big crouchy. Isn't it?
True. But yeah, but like I feel like now my full pro contract is now like coming here
Yeah.
and not doing like work and school at the same time.
Because in Iceland, were you still working and then it was training at night?
Yeah. So
It's tough,
5:30 or something.
I just on that, like obviously talking about like the challenges growing up in the women's game, like would you say there was anything that stands out just in terms of like coming through, what challenges you kind of came up against or to make it where you are now?
I can remember like growing up as playing like with the boys, and there was always like the boys in the other team or like parents at the side just being like, oh, they've got a girl, like whatever. And I remember my dad, like he would get raging, like you can imagine my dad, like raging. And I think that like that was a challenge, but also like you then just go and prove people wrong, and like it's such a good feeling like
Gives
to
you
do that.
motivation,
It gives you motivation. I think that's the only challenge like growing up. As I said, at City, a challenge was obviously trying to manage work and
Playing at the same
playing,
time.
but I think coming to Rangers, like we get so much and it's so good, so just trying to like use all the facilities and all the people around us as best we can, because coming like where we've came from now, like I think the younger girls probably don't realise like how brutal it was. But yeah, it's just trying to be grateful. Although sometimes I get raging, I am very grateful.
Would you use any other examples, or is it just kind of the same stuff?
I think girls don't have to travel as far to find a better environment. Like me and my sister were leaving school early and starting school later so that we could sleep in after getting home, like you said, like midnight and stuff. And my dad was just driving us 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back a few times a week. Like the girls don't really have to do that now to get a better environment in football and things. So I think they are quite lucky, as you say, that not really having to do that sort of sacrifice. And I was just lucky that my parents were able to do that, because a lot of people's parents wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, same, just like the challenges of like moving from home. But like I couldn't have done it without my parents.
Yeah.
So that's like,
Parents
living
get a lot of brownie
alone.
points here.
Aye, they would be buzzing when they watch this back.
It's just like living alone and like trying to like do everything on your own at 16. It's quite hard. But like I'm very happy how far I've come, and like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my family as well. So just those typical challenges that you were talking about as well.
Yeah, it's probably helped you settle in with us a bit easier as well, since you've been away from home for so long.
Yeah, definitely. Like moving once from home and then moving from Iceland. It's quite the same, but like at the same time, like my friends aren't here. But I think coming in to this club, it's been great. Like meeting new girls, it's been so easy, and that helps me a lot. So
That's good.
How have you found the last couple of seasons at Rangers, Real?
Same as Telma, really. I think credit to you, like, I'm not just saying it because you're right in front of me, but you just honestly made it so easy. Coming to a new team, I kind of knew Kathy a bit, played with her before, but the rest of you, it's quite scary coming to a new team. And the last group of girls that I was with, I really enjoyed and got on with a lot, so I was just hoping that I would find that again, and I have done, and I really love it here.
You, Nick? Life at Rangers, you've been here a while now, eh?
Yeah.
150 club?
Yeah, I feel like
go.
I feel like I'm part of the furniture now. But like I was generally speaking to Thelma on the way here. But just the group that we've got, I think we've got such a nice group. There's no cliques, no egos or anything like that, and we just all want the best for each other, and we just want to obviously win as much as we can as a group. But I think Rangers play a big part in that, and what they've done for the women's programme, just in terms of the facilities that we get to train at every single day, and yeah, we're obviously in a good place just now. We've still got obviously on the running for 2 cups and obviously really pushing for the title. So yeah, at a really good place just now, but hopefully we can really kick on now.
We're going to make some cocktails, and the first one we're going to make is called the Horse's Neck. We're going to introduce Dougal, our expert, to help us.
Thank you guys.
make it.
Thank you for
Welcome,
letting me. Yeah, I'm good guys. How are you? Welcome
Good,
to
thanks.
the home of Douglas Laing as well, and we're here to maybe have a look at some of our bottlings that we do for you guys. So, first one, Horse's Neck. It's kind of like a classic. We do a lot of highballs. So, highball is normally
That is.
tall glass,
Right.
loads of fresh ice, easy drinking, and we're going to use our blended whiskey that we work for you guys with.
Nice. The Rangers one?
Rangers one, of course.
Oh, nice, okay. I don't know if I like whiskey.
This is a good way to get it. This is why cocktails
Okay.
work. They're amazing. So they get a nice balance, all ideas to introduce you to what you can do with whiskey, not just drink straight whiskey.
Okay.
Let's do it then.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, happy with that? Go. It's going to be super easy. It's going to be all held in the glass.
Okay.
I feel like you guys should be doing this next.
Okay,
Don't
scoop of
go
ice.
through it. Yeah, scoop of ice into each glass.
Right, I'll do this one with you and you do the next one.
Yep, go on.
Let's start with the technical stuff.
Sorry. Full?
Yeah, fill it up.
Me and Rio have actually had experience of making mocktails in the past.
Okay.
Another place in Glasgow. But what did we do? Mojito.
And the mojito. Oh, good. I like it.
Fake
Cool.
mojito.
So the idea of the name of the horse's neck comes from our lemon peel. So the idea is you do a big long piece of lemon peel, so that will fit down the glass, so you end up with a long horse's neck. That's where the name of the cocktail actually comes from.
Oh, there you go.
But first what we're going to do is we're going to take some bitters. So the idea is just add a little bit of layer, a little bit of flavours in there.
What's
so it's
that, sorry?
So it's aromatic bitters. The idea is like a blend of different herbs and spices, gives you a little bit more flavour in the glass.
To make it spicy.
Yeah,
Can I
a little bit
smell
of spice. Yeah, of course.
Is that weird? Oh,
But super intense, but all you're going to do is a few dashes. So it's literally just a little dash into each glass.
the bottles get me. Right, dash.
Yeah,
Tell me
there you
when.
go. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Extra spicy, that's fine too.
People not
spilling it
that
everywhere.
That's okay, don't worry. So, what we need is a little bit of this. So, super aromatic,
like-
that's the
It's like
idea.
a cola thing, like ice pop.
So the idea is to kind of
Doesn't-
amplify the flavours of the whiskey. Next,
And is that alcohol?
yes,
as well?
little,
Alright.
really a small bar. Next bit, whiskey, most important bit. So
Nice.
this is our whiskey that we make here with Douglas Laing.
And this is the Rangers special.
This is the Rangers blended whiskey, so this is one that we do just for yourselves. We obviously do the others alongside the whiskey. We do the gin, the rum, and the vodka as well.
And where is it you are able to buy these?
So everything comes direct from us at douglaslaying.com.
Oh,
So all one word. And yeah, we can always do some special editions and things as well. So we have a little bit of everything. So got a little bit of our aromatic spices. Next, most important part, whiskey. So we're going to do a double measure, so it's a 50ml measure.
okay.
Nice.
Make sure my nice clean bar started, nice and clean.
Right. No spilling.
Yeah, I'll try not to spill this time.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yes.
God, that's
Ready,
loads.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
not
no
your first
spillage.
You really.
Oh,
I like it. This is professional pouring now. That's good.
Oh,
that was always
sorry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely fine. Guys. Next, super easy. Pour over some ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
So this one again, like I say, we've got
Thank you.
the spiciness coming from the aromatics, so we're going for a softer ginger ale.
How much?
You can go to the top. It's
Right
like I
to
say,
the
it's
top.
supposed to be. Yeah, remember we did a good measure of whiskey there. Responsible drinking. You can do
Yeah.
that.
Always measure your whiskey.
Bar spoon each. All you're going to do is muddle to the very bottom and pull back up. So,
Oh, no mixing.
and then pull back up. There you
Oh,
go.
we're in sync then.
And then finally grab a piece of your lemon,
The horse's neck.
the horse's neck. Add that into your glass.
Like where? In it?
Yep, add it in, and then you're going to take your spoon again, and you're going to work its way all the way down. Or you can
It's
do
just
that.
sitting on the top. Oh, so, oh, right. You have to do it like this.
And then push down.
And is it
That's
hanging at the top like
That's
that?
it. Yeah,
No, no, I'll tuck
just a
it in.
dart. You can tuck it in the spine.
Presentation is key, I think.
And so yeah, so lovely example of it. You end up with your nice little horse's neck running down
Sorry,
the glass.
yours looks way better.
We should have made it a competition, you're right. But
Yeah.
that's
That's
it.
a spill difference.
So super easy, like I say, it's just a little bit of bitters, some whiskey, some fresh ginger ale, and just perfect for maybe a little bit cold just now, but hot summer day. That's
Summer's
it.
day, yeah.
Guys, if you'd like to try, you're welcome to.
All right, cheers. Cheers. Don't worry, we're not trying it. Cheers. Cheers. Aspirations for the future, anyone?
I just spoke to Nick about it. Like, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea. Like, as long as I can play football, I'm just gonna play football.
You're doing a degree though, right now, are you?
What?
You're doing a university
Yeah,
degree.
I'm doing like 2 courses online, trying to save my ass there, but
It's quite hard.
I don't think we can say that one, Telma, but she's from Iceland. She's from Iceland, okay?
it's quite hard. Like trying to like
She's still
put
doing it.
and doing school at the same time. So I'm studying sports science. So like it takes a lot of time and like learning and everything in Latin and stuff. So
Oh, you're doing Latin as well?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
like everything
That's
is in
impressive.
Latin. So yeah, but I don't know from like after football, I have no idea.
Nice.
I think you're probably the one that's got the most time.
I don't know.
Got many
I've
things
got-
going on.
Yeah, I've done my bad.
for a start.
Yeah, so you got
Got a
two
teaching
things?
degree, so that's a good start. And then yeah, recently done my B licence, so yeah, potential of going into coaching in the future. Do a little bit when I come away from football just now. So I enjoy it. It's really good. It's all kind of technical based and trying to improve the kids' skills. So not really anything to do with managing teams and formations and all that. So yeah, don't know. See where it goes. But I enjoy it, and as you say, when I'm in training and on the pitch, probably see that a little bit come out. Whether it's a good or bad thing, I don't know. But it's me, so it's yeah. I don't think I'd be able to not be that kind of confident person on the pitch. It's just the way I am. But yeah, I
It's
enjoy
all
it.
for the good, Kirsty.
Yeah.
We know. It's all for the good.
Telling myself that.
I'm probably one that should be a lot more sorted with my life because I'm one of the older, experienced players of the group. I genuinely don't have one thing that I want to probably do when I do retire, but I'm going to be doing my
Badges.
badges.
B licence?
next
yeah.
year, so I'm
Nice,
going
nice.
on.
I'll send you my portfolio.
Yeah, so just give me all your answers, right? So I'm going to get that just so I
It's
have
good
it.
to
'Cause I
have,
think
yeah.
I think it's a good thing to have, and I think there is a lot more opportunities for women's football and
PFA are doing
coaching
a lot of good stuff
just
as well
now.
to help.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot, and I do really enjoy the kind of housing market, doing up houses.
Aye.
So
Wee bit of investment.
we've done one of them before, so I do quite enjoy that. So that's maybe something that I'm going to be touching into as well.
Love that. Good on you. I don't know anything about that. I wish I did. Didn't have enough money.
I'm saying that I do, but you need to start somewhere, right? You
know.
just buy a wee
Aye,
one and then
that's exciting.
start
That's good.
that way.
So you got some sort of a plan.
I've got some sort of plan. I'm not completely lost, but there's something there.
Not PT course, no.
No, that just wasn't for me. That no.
Next started the PT course and then just
Before it even started, she'd quit.
she quit. It's a really bad attitude
I
to
don't know why
have.
you're looking at them, but we may be speaking.
Really bad attitude to
Just
have.
making sure everyone knew that.
She's a quitter.
Right, Leo, what are you doing then?
Honestly, I haven't really thought too much about it. But I think I might want to do like player care. Someone like Arlene or something like that.
Oh,
I've
that's
been
nice,
away
yeah.
from home quite a bit, so I think I can
think
draw
you'd be
my
good
own
at that.
experiences,
Yeah.
like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just want to be around the game, but not
Yeah.
necessarily a coach.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious.
It's going to be weird if you aren't like if you retire and then like lose football, like the team environment from your lives.
It'll be a
Strange
difficult transition for sure, but we'll have to do it eventually, right?
Aye, I know. Some of us sooner rather than others.
Touch wood, but this is, I'm never injured.
That's no
right?
wood.
Yeah,
Right, Nick.
Yeah, touch that.
Aye, touch that. We're now going to try a new cocktail and it is called Dark and Stormy. So we're going to be inviting Dougal back to help me and Telma make the cocktail because we definitely can't do it on our own. There you go.
Yes, so yeah, you absolutely could do this. Super easy. That's,
Right, okay.
that's the whole idea with these cocktails. It's super easy to do at home. You don't need too many ingredients. It's fast, tasty. That's really it.
Okay.
And this time we're going to work with our rum that we do with you guys as well. So this is our Rangers rum. So this is specifically made just for the Rangers.
And how would you compare this rum to other brands?
So ours tends to be a little bit lighter. It's not super intense. It's more like a sweet, spicy element, but not punched in the face.
Okay.
A lot of that kind of dark rum can be pretty intense.
Right, okay, so yours is better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have to say that as well. So yeah, again, it's super easy. All we're going to do is build it in the glass. I'm going to step away and let you guys do it. So we're going to fill glasses with ice,
Right,
and then
okay.
we're going to let you guys do that as well.
Ready for us to? Right.
Perfect.
That's the right way to do it.
Easy. So that's a good start. Next bit, this is where we're going to use a little bit of bitters, but this time we've picked out some orange bitters. So it's like an aromatic combination of different herbs and spices, but with a big orange baseline. So we're going to aim for this kind of spicy marmalade style of flavour. So again, just a few dashes. So
2 dashes. Did Kirsty put in too many dashes last time?
there's 1 or 2 dashes extra, but that's okay. Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect again. Next, most important part, got some rum.
Super.
And the big thing for a dark and stormy, again, it's good Scottish drink for a cold winter's day. So we're going to do 50ml pour for our rum.
Right, okay. There you go. Right, Thelma, you're up, come on. Well, that's a big one. Nice.
Perfect. Now, the most important thing for dark and stormy is you want this kind of really spicy style. So instead of using ginger ale, we're going to use a ginger beer. So it has to just be something a little bit stronger, a little bit more spicy. So I'll pass over. It's literally just a top up to the top. One for yourself.
So what's actually your role at the company?
So I'm our global brand ambassador for Douglas Laing. So I get to be travelling the world, talking about whiskey, talking about what we do. Sounds a lot more glamorous than it is. But
Sounds pretty good.
yeah,
to
it
me.
sounds okay on paper as well. I get
Yeah,
to,
sounds
I spend
good.
a lot of my time in hotels and flights, but I do get to talk about Douglas Laing. So we get
Yeah.
to do a lot of different things and a lot of different whiskies all around the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
we're listening to. And then finally, guys, to finish off, just a lime wheel on top.
Just sit on top.
Yep,
That looks lovely.
nice and easy. Again, that's the whole idea. It's just about doing something a little bit different with your drinks and something super easy executable.
Sounds
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's something huge coming up in the summer, and you're going to be going to Switzerland for the Euros. How are you feeling about that? Your group and stuff?
Like, I'm very excited. Like, the group is amazing, and like being in the national team is like an honor, so I'm very excited about it. It's my second Euros.
Nice. At the age of?
Impressive.
The age of 25, soon to
That's-
be 26.
That's great. Oh, you're at the other end of 25 now. Right. It goes down, it goes really fast from there, by the way, just saying. Kirsty's wanting the drinks.
Get that cracked open.
But yeah, just really happy about everything, like about the national team and the group and like what we're doing, and like we have so much potential in our group, so hopefully we will get something out of it.
That right winger that you've got is pretty quick, right?
Yeah, she's
That's what she's fast.
you got PTSD.
Played against her that was the Pinatar Cup, she was quick.
Smoked you.
Yeah. No, but that's exciting though. So, Kirsty, you've obviously been to a few camps recently, Scotland, and how do you find that going from club to like international? Like,
Yeah, it was tough at the time. Obviously, been in a few different camps involved in training and stuff, and made my first cap in the summer there, so that was a huge honour. It's a really good opportunity, good experience to train with a lot of brilliant players, and yeah, it's a step up obviously from Rangers. I think when you bring all those players together and the standards of training and stuff's it's really high, and yeah, it took me a little while to adapt, but got there in the end, got my first cap, so I've always said
That's amazing.
that's all I want, just one, so if that's the only one I get, it's the only one I get. But yeah, I think for me, just get consistency at Rangers, keep doing what I can, and then yeah, if another opportunity comes, then I'll be really grateful. And
I'm sure there will be.
hopefully,
I'm sure there will be
crossed.
first.
What about you, Nick? How many caps have you had for Scotland?
63 maybe? Something like
Good
that.
going, isn't it? 63.
63.
Best one?
Best
memory?
one? Best memory, I would have to say, I think playing at the World Cup in 2019.
Unreal.
That was probably one of my Scotland career highlights. You're going to play at the PSG stadium and
Me and my dad
sold
met your dad in Paris.
Oh God, I don't even
Me
want to
and
know
my
how
dad
that
met
story.
her dad in the pub.
I don't even want to know how that story went.
Aye.
My dad was probably a few whiskies in as well, to be fair. So
Aye, that was a weird one, and we were just buzzing to come and see us. It was random.
Yeah, were you there as a fan, Kirsty?
Aye, me and my dad went as fans, and we met up with Nick's dad before the game. It was good. What a laugh we had.
nah, it was surreal. Like, the thing, like obviously at the World Cup they were like sold out
It was class, to be
stadiums.
fair.
It was
Yeah, it was
unbelievable. But yeah, that's probably a highlight.
Good.
Yeah, it's what
Real?
you dream of as a
Yeah.
professional
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, to play for
Representing
your country, yeah.
at a World Cup.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to be fair. So I've been very fortunate to make it to a major tournament, which is nice. And Rio, what's this one with you? Like obviously your sister's playing in Cyprus, right?
Mhm.
And she plays for
For
Cyprus.
Yeah, because she's been
So-
there long enough.
A working tin girl.
So
Playing for Cyprus.
can you like technically play for both? Could you choose England or Cyprus or what? How does it work
Not
for
for
you?
me. I've not like lived in Cyprus long enough. I was only there for a couple of years, whereas she's been there like 5-6 years now. So she qualified to get a passport, and she did that in the summer there, and she's got a few caps already, and she's really enjoying it. And
She's the tan twin.
she's honestly the tan twin, international footballer twin. So I've got a bit of catching up to do because I'm
Aye,
pale
but
and no
your mum
caps.
and dad, your mum and dad come up every week to watch, so that's
yeah, evens
golden
itself
child
out a
vibes.
bit. So
Yeah.
yeah, really proud of her and happy that she's got to experience international football.